Norbez here. So, before we go into the lovely bad time we're gonna have today, Katie told me about another ending that I didn't know about that I want to show you because I think it's adorable and it deserves to be shared before we all have a bad time. So, before we go searching for the bad ending today, I'm gonna go get that good ending. Let's go. Okay, here it is. So if you say that diving in is crazy, I know, I am the killjoy of killjoys. Also, for some reason my save files are not black anymore. I don't know why, but it's okay now. Don't know why that is. Sheesh, she must be great at parties. And I will name our lovely shark, Perry Joan, once again. Joan. There we go. And now we will move on. Music is gorgeous. Have to make sure that Tristan borrows the boat. I don't know if it will change if we do this, but let him borrow the boat. So, yeah. I think I might have heard of Jaws. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Back in here, Tristan. And we want our lovely little shark to stay in the lake. Okay, let's start from here. I want Perry Joan to stay in the lake. An enemy wall was built to isolate Perry Joan from Sowell Beach. The wall was big, so Perry Joan was given a lot of space. Scientists and marine biologists came from across the world to help study Perry Joan, as well as Matt and myself, of course. Several months later, last stop, fishing shack. Bernard, there's been a bit of a problem. Oh, that's Matt. Okay, sorry. Matt, on the other phone, chimed in on the into the three-way call. What's wrong? Is Perry Joan hurt? He's fine. Or rather, she's fine. Perry Joan is female? We were finally able to get a close look at her. She has no pelvic clasper fins, but that's not all. She was pregnant. She's just given birth to a litter of pups. But this is wonderful news. Yeah. The problem is, one of the pups is albino, bright white, pink eyes. It's not gonna last unless it's taken out of the litter and given special round-the-clock care. I thought about this. Taking the pup into a wildlife reserve would give it a better chance. But would a busy volunteer staff be able to give the constant attention it would need? I have an idea. Matt. I looked at the tank Matt especially set up. How is it? You mean how is he? Oh no. We're not making the same mistake again and guessing the shark's sex before we have the facts. You do what you like, but I don't want to call an animal it. It's dehumanizing. I watched as the albino shark swam happily around. Oh, that's Matt, sorry. So does this mean there are more of them? Of these freshwater sharks in Lake Huron? Not for certain. It's been known for female sharks to reproduce without mating. It's called parthenogenesis, I think. Excuse me. But I'm sure Perry Joan is not the last of her kind. I read your thesis on Perry Joan. I gave you some notes to work on, but aside from that, I think it's just about ready. Thank you. So, see you later? Yeah, tomorrow. tomorrow. Ending Jaws Jr. Oh, that's so good. I like it. They're all the endings. They're just precious things with a match. It's like, yes, that's what I wanted. Oh, cute little guy. I'll talk about the shark, not Matt, but he's adorable too. I'm so glad. Oh, though nothing really changed in the variables. But I'm okay with that anyway. I mean, nothing really changed to make the shark give birth, but you know, I just going to assume that because we didn't discourage him from doing the shark cage petting thing, that he decided when we don't discourage him, he does it. When we do discourage him, he doesn't do it, and a couple months later, the shark gets pregnant, and the cage thing, if you do it, is before the shark gets pregnant. So, yeah, I'm just going to assume that because that's just too cute. I love it. Oh man, that's just, oh man, I'm happy. So how big is that tank? Is it like really big? It looks like it could be like really, really big. But what happens when the shark outgrows it? How do they move it from the tank to the lake? Are they gonna move it to the same lake as the mom? What's gonna happen? I don't know. I have so many questions now. I have so many like, what? Are they gonna try to move the shark from the tank to the lake after it grows up enough? And how big is the tank? Oh wow. That was great though. I'm so happy. And now, I don't think that saying it's impossible and then having the shark die changes anything. But I'm gonna check after this. If it doesn't, then I won't put in any footage of that. But yeah, so maybe it's time to have a bad time. And welcome to the bad ending now, everybody. Enjoy. Hey guys, it's Norbez, and here we are searching for the bad ending of the game. I have a theory that if we refuse Matt's services to Tristan, then Tristan will drown because we are not there, or at least have a lot more trouble getting up. So I hope he doesn't die. I really don't want him to die, but we are gonna see what happens and see if this leads to the bad ending of the game. I shook my head no to Matt as subtly as I could. Sorry, Tristan, but the answer's no. Huh? Why not? A family emergency. I have to leave the story closed. Oh, okay, fine. I'm really sorry to hear that. I wasn't sure if Tristan swallowed the explanation or not, but it is a family emergency. The sharks are family now, guys. But if he didn't argue on it. He simply left with a goodbye. Couldn't you have come with a better lie? You shouldn't have lied in the first place. But it wasn't a lie. I honestly consider Perry Joan to be like, well, not exactly family, but, you know, our responsibility. Yeah, that's what I said, but seriously, you shouldn't have lied about it. We need to take care of him. You really love that shark, don't you? What about you? What do you think of Perry Joan? I see him as partially my responsibility, too. You were the first one to discover him, but you agreed when I said we should keep him a secret from the tourists. So, if anything happens to him, I'll be partially to blame. Matt nodded slowly. He looked as if he was going to say something, but then decided against it. Oh wow, all the way to the end. Huh. I had to keep the shack closed, or Tristan will know I was lying. I pulled the blinds on the windows so no one will spot us. Same goes for going outside today. So we're basically trapped in here now. Well, I may not be able to go out, but you can. I was thinking you could follow Tristan around, maybe distract him or something if he manages to buy equipment and tries to go in the water. How exactly am I supposed to distract him? I don't know. Make a scene, setting yourself on fire. That's not funny. No, I guess not. Slide to the Nard. What are you doing? It's a bit awkward talking to you when you're in another room. I'm making us something to drink. You still like Earl Grey tea? How did you know? You mentioned it in one of your emails. Why are you still doing that? Oh yes. You said you only drank coffee. How do you have Earl Grey? When you mentioned it, I decided to buy some to try it. I didn't touch it after my first try. But Earl Grey tea is great. You can't deny. The tea bag should still be fine. I heard it can last for centuries. Ah! What is it? Tristan stole my boat! What? I looked at the window to see Matt's trawler boat not at the docks. He'd be looking for Perry Joan! We had to do something! Do you have another boat? Well, I do have a Joan boat with an outward loader. I've been trying to sell it. Then we can go after Tristan. We went around to the side of Matt's shack to see the boat resting against the side of a building. It was upside down to shield itself from the rain. That's it? It's a lot smaller than a trawler boat. I said it was a John boat. What do you expect? Something a lot less beaten up. No wonder you're still trying to sell it. Stop complaining and help me move it. Oh my goodness, look at this CG. That's a tiny boat. There's Tristan. Yeah, I don't know, the bodies are a little off balance, but I really like the feel of the CG. It has a nice texture to it. We can see Matt's stolen fishing boat in the distance. Trying to join the boat with the trawler, we find a board. Tristan! What do you think you're doing, stealing my boat? He doesn't look angry, he just looks kind of concerned. I'm just borrowing it. I plan on paying you back for using it. What happened to that emergency of yours? I noticed a makeshift harpoon nozzle resting by the side of the boat. A metallic rod was tied to a rope, which was attached to the barrel made to float in the water. It appeared that Tristan had the same idea as the shark hunter from Jaws. Please don't kill Perry Joan! Huh? Why not? That shark is an amazing find for aquatic biology. It's an undiscovered species. Killing him isn't going to do any good. Let the specialists handle it. You see it as a specimen, and I see it as danger. He picked up the harpoon. He shifted his feet into a preparing stance. Olivia gave me a job to do. It's my responsibility. That was the same dialogue as before. Okay. Oh my gosh! It hit Perry Joan this time! What? Why did it hit Perry Joan this time? That's not fair! And it hits his target, Perry Joan. Matt and I looked in horror. There's a dollyism. No! The air-filled Daryl tied the harpoon proved to be unnecessary. The shot killed Perry Joan instantly. Oh. I lost touch with Matt again after that. I'll sometimes see him in Sowell Beach. But he looks a lot more adult. Strange. I thought I would prefer Matt like that. But it seems it doesn't suit him. He looks too somber. Is that the right word? Out of sheer habit, I mentally went through a definition. Somber, dark or dull in color or tone, gloomy. Yes, it is the right word. Ending, hunted by the hunters. I am so mad now! I can't believe that... I can't believe Perry Joan got killed this time. And it's not like there was a variable that changed. We were still on the boat. We were still... What made Tristan hit the shark this time? I mean, I understand if maybe in the other scenario, Matt pushed him as he was shooting the harpoon and that's why he missed. But this time, that didn't happen. Man, I'm angry! I'm angry that the shark died, but I'm more confused. Because nothing really changed in the boat. Like, I don't know, maybe if he got really angry at us for protesting, and we protested for a really long time, and he was like, you know what? I'm killing the shark, dang it! And he took time to aim this time. Or carefully aim the harpoon. Or something, some difference in the dialogue. I don't know, but it just feels like, oh, the shark died this time because we chose a different choice. And that's not how a choice should feel. It should feel like the choice we did caused ripples that led to this decision, but the ripples weren't evident this time. Like, maybe if in the first ending where he misses Perry Joan, Matt pushed him or something, and that's why he missed, and that would make sense, and in this ending, Matt didn't get to push him, Or this time he got really ticked off and was determined to get the shark because, dang it, these marine biologists just keep pestering me. That would make sense, but I'm now upset. But I knew that this was going to be the bad ending, but this affected me a lot more than I thought it would, honestly. 'Cause, dang it, I like that shark, and I'm really upset at what happened to Matt, especially in comparison to the other endings where he is just so happy. Like, you kill Perry Jones and his joy just gets snuffed out like a candle. And that is disturbing. And you just kill the shark. Dang it, that's ruthless. I'm really glad that I played this game, and I'm really glad I went back to this ending, but dang am I upset now. And yeah. Though I am confused, why is the game called Must Love Jaws if the game is basically saying Jaws was wrong? Do not listen to Jaws, people. Because I guess it could be seen as Must Love Jaws, love the movie Jaws, but it could also be seen as Must Love Jaws as in Must Love Sharks, which Jaws was not about. Disclaimer, I have not seen Jaws, I only know general facts about Jaws, okay? But I know Jaws wasn't about loving sharks and, oh, sharks should be protected and loved and hugged. I don't think Jaws was about that, so that's my only confusion. That why is it, I know it's based on this parody trailer. The game is based on this parody trailer, putting Jaws as a romantic comedy or just a general comedy. It's not, I'm sorry, it wasn't a romantic comedy trailer, I don't think. But it was to turn Jaws into a comedy instead of a suspenseful movie. So I know that it's based on that trailer, but I don't get why the title is Must Love Jaws. I mean, it makes sense in a marketing standpoint though, because Jaws is a very well-known movie. And yeah, and when you think Jaws, you think evil sharks. So this game is like the opposite of that, and so taking time to say to the player, no, what Jaws taught you and the ripples that Jaws caused are wrong, and you need to understand that. So I applaud the game for that, though. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, is it just called Must Love Jaws because the trailer's called that? Please let me know, Katie/Jasmine. Oh, for those of you who don't know, Katie/Jasmine is the developer of this game. But dang it. I'm upset now. Yeah, let me just take a sip of my water with ice. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm more concerned with the fact of the variables that I discussed already. I don't want to repeat myself and ramble. That's what I'm more concerned about, honestly. Well, I am very, very concerned that the shark died. I'm upset that Perry Jones is dead, but I am second on the list. That from a story and narrative standpoint, I am emotionally sad about that. But from the game developer standpoint, inside my heart, I am sad that there were no changes in the dialogue to represent this variable change. I don't know. In the end, this game is about flawed people. I see this as a game about flawed human beings. Bernard, Matt, Olivia, and Tristan, they're all flawed human beings who want something. Olivia needs to keep her job. Tristan has a job to do. Bernard, he wants to catalog the shark. Matt loves the shark. And they all have flaws, but they all have a goal at the same time that they have to do. And you, the player, and you, the viewer, you too are one of the flawed human beings that the game is discussing, because we have been taught that sharks are dangerous and bad and should be killed, but that's not true. So this is a game, interesting kind of meta. It's a meta kind of thing, because it's about flawed people, and it's about the flawed standpoints of sharks that affect the player and the viewer, both at the same time, and affects the people within the game itself, that woman and her daughter. So yeah, I see this as a game about flawed people, and sometimes we need to look at those flaws and see, maybe sometimes we should fix them. And in the case of the fact that sharks are very dangerous, vile creatures, kill it, because they're gonna kill your daughter or whatever, I think we need to fix that, because the game has proven that's not true. Yeah, I need another sip of water. landing! What? I can't believe it. I'm flailing my arms and flapping them because I'm like, wow. I didn't think there was another bad ending in this game, but I found it. Oh, man. Okay, let's go right to it, shall we? So, I loaded back to the point where we told Matt that that the shark petting thing is crazy, and I'm gonna just fast forward from here. After I name our shark Perry Joan. I can't believe it. Okay, I'll try to keep it in until we get there. How's that? I'm really glad that Matt respects Bernard's fears and boundaries. So that's, I mean, they may not get along, but that's a sign of a person you want to hold on to, you know. So that's a good thing in the midst of the bad things that are gonna happen in a minute. I really like how their mouths are different in this scene. Like he's like, what? And it's like, I love how their mouths are different. Those are my favorite mouths. This is great. Okay, and there was an extra line here. Alright, so this time we told him it's crazy, and we are not gonna let him rent our boat. I shook my head no to Matt as subtly as I could. Sorry, Tristan, the answer's no. Huh? Why not? It's a family emergency. I have to leave I think it's supposed to be the store closed. It could be the store? Yeah, I don't think that doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna say the store. Oh, okay, fine. Very sorry to hear that. I wasn't sure if Tristan's followed an explanation or not. Slide away. But if he didn't argue on it. Simply left with a goodbye. Couldn't you have come with a better lie? You shouldn't lie at all, man. But it wasn't a lie. I honestly consider Perry Joan to be like, well, not like exactly family, but you know, our responsibility. We need to take care of him. You really love that shark, don't you? Oh, he's smiling. Yay, he smiles. What about you? What do you think about Perry Joan? I think I said this last time, so I'm gonna say this time. He's an important shark of an undiscovered species. That's how I see him. Not as a friend. No, not as a friend. But I can see he's important to you, so I might have to do Perry Joan in that case. Thank you. Aw, my babies! I'm so happy! Yay! And now right to the end where we all suffer. I had to get the shack closed or Christian will know I was lying. I pulled the blinds on the windows so no one will spot us. Same goes for going outside today. So we're basically trapped in here now. Well, I may not be able to go out, but maybe you can. I was thinking you could follow Tristan around. Then you distract him or something and he manages to buy equipment and tries to do it in the water. How exactly am I supposed to distract him? I don't know. Make a scene, setting yourself up. Look at that eyebrow. Look at that sass. That's not funny. No, I guess. Oh, you know why that's really not funny? Because if you set yourself on fire and you're near the beach, you might have to run into the water to get the flames out if you don't stop, drop, and roll. So that's really not funny because it's like, ha, you're toying with my fear of water. Wow, I think I looked way too far into that joke. I just realized that. No, I guess not. Slide left. What are you doing? It's a bit awkward talking to you or you're off screen. I mean, in another room. I'm making us something to drink. You still like Earl Grey tea. How did you know? You mentioned in one of your emails. Were you still doing that? Oh, yes. You said you only drank coffee. How do you have Earl Grey? When you mention it, I decided to buy some to try it. I didn't touch it after my first try. The tea bag should still be fine. I heard it can last for centuries. Ah! What is it? Tristan stole my boat! What? I looked out the window to see... Oh, I think that's supposed to be a inter-narration line, not a Matt line. I looked out the window to see Matt's trawler boat, not at the docks. Hey, we're looking for Perry Joan! We'll have to do something! Do you have another boat? Well, I do a John boat with an outward motor. I'm trying to sell it. Then we can go up to Tristan. We went around the side of Matt's shack to see the boat resting against the side of the building. It was upside down to shield itself from the rain. That's it? It's a lot smaller than your trawler boat. I said it was a John boat. What did you expect? Something a lot less beaten up. No wonder you're still trying to sell it. Stop complaining and help me move it. I love this. It's like, onward to the rescue. And he's just like, okay, I'm in this little boat and let's just do this thing. There's Tristan. We can see Matt still in fishing though in the distance. Tying the John boat to the trawler, we climbed aboard. Tristan! What do you think you're doing, stealing my boat? I'm just borrowing it. I plan to pay you back for using it. Oh, I mean, I plan on paying you back for using it. Excuse me. What happened to that emergency of yours? I noticed a makeshift harpoon launcher resting by the side of the boat. Is it supposed to be in the CG? That's a button you press to take away the... Wrong button. Sorry. But what's a button you press to take away the... Is it control? Nope. Sorry guys, I skipped that one. Why not? I think we just argued we shouldn't kill the shark. Because the shark is friendly. Oh, I think that's a new line. Please, just give Perry Joan a chance. Just get to know him, and you'll see. You see it as a cute little thing you want to take home with you. I see it as danger, a wild animal. I think that's a new line too. I don't think he said the cute little thing line before. Anyway, I picked up the harpoon. Olivia gave me a job to do, and it's my responsibility. I heard a loud bang as the harpoon fired. The metal rod flew through the air. It hit its target, Perry Joan. Matt and I looked in horror. No! Perry Joan swam away, and the rod still in his side. The rope tied to the rod pulled the air-filled barrel off Matt's boat and floated away. What Tristan hadn't remembered from Jaws, however, was the important lesson of not standing in such a way that the rope gets caught on your leg and drags you off the boat as well. Splash, Tristan fell in the water. Help! Hold on, we'll throw you a life preserver. As I ran to untie the flotation ring, I saw Perry Joan swimming back toward the boat, aware that his attacker was still now in the water. Help! The shark's coming! Don't panic! Stop flailing in the water! Try to act still! Help! Here! I feel like deserving the water. But it was too late. When Perry Joan got close enough, Tristan kicked him in the nose. Ooh, isn't that like the shark sensor right there? That's like gotta hurt. Tristan! Oh my gosh, that's CG. Perry Joan, wounded and feeling threatened, did whatever any cornered animal would try to do. He attacked his life threatener. He opened his mouth, revealing rows of shark teeth, and bit in. I lost touch with Matt again after that. I walked by his shack one day and saw it had never been sold to another business. Oh, that it had been sold. It had been sold to another business. I never saw nor heard from Matt again. I don't know if he still fishes or if he let it go completely, or if he's let it go completely. I wouldn't blame him. Too many bad memories now. Suffice to say, Tristan's death changed me. I sometimes wonder if I had done something differently, things would have turned out better. Maybe Tristan could have been saved. Maybe Perry Joan would have bled to death. Maybe Olivia got to keep her job and the media didn't spin this whole thing into a circus. I reflect on this. I seem to have been the least scathed person in all this. I'm still alive after all. I just feel empty. emptiness is there to be filled. Something like that. I grimly smiled to myself. Ending. Not a tame shark. I think that's the worst ending in the game. Wow. Wow. I just... Oh my gosh. Again, the variables didn't change very much. I mean, before the harpoon hit Perry Joan perfectly, and Tristan didn't get dragged in the water. The only difference was that we told Matt that the whole shark cage thing was crazy. So it's a case where the choices made don't reflect the outcome enough, you know. But it's still emotionally like, ow, my heart, it's bleeding out. Like, reminds me of that. Wow, that's just really tragic. And like I said before, with my other analysis of the other thing, it's a game about flawed people and people who, excuse me. If people know, if people are informed, then it's about not being informed enough to make a choice that makes sense. And it's just, it's sad because it's sad when you see things in games or in real life where if you just knew what was going to happen, if you knew all the information, you could have made a very good choice, but you didn't know, so you made a horrible choice. And that is just the saddest thing of all, because things could have been prevented. And it's even sadder because Olivia was informed. She had all the information, and yet she still chose to hire someone to put the shark down. When you make an informed decision, it's a good decision, it's great. But when you make an informed decision that is the wrong decision, despite all the information you have, like, that's frustrating. Especially for the person who informed you of all the things you need to know, and you're just like, forget you, I'm just gonna do it. And it's a game about how sometimes when you think you know something, or if you don't have all the facts, sometimes bad things happen. And sometimes we think we know, but we don't. Like, you think you know that sharks are, like, dangerous, but excuse me, they're just... It's not that. It's not that they are dangerous, yes, but they're not because of the fact that they exist. Existence of something dangerous does not mean danger, if that makes sense. Wow. So, I am happy I played this game because I learned a lot about sharks. There's actually going to be a showing of Jaws near me in a little bit. I think I'm going to tell the people there about this game so they can go play it after they see the movie. Did you know Jaws is on Netflix now? I think all of them are on Netflix actually, but if you haven't seen Jaws, I haven't seen Jaws yet. I'm going to go see it after this on Netflix. I'm just sad now, I really am. A man died! A man died, everybody! And it could have been prevented tenfold. I wish it was there we go. I wish it was programmed a little better. The story could be a little neater, where there was a major change in the story or something. But it's still a really sad ending. have to wonder, is like Bernard seems really depressed at the end, and that just I mean, before it was Matt who all the joy in Matt got sucked out. But this time Bernard too, because how can you not have that happen? A man died in front of you. Like, not only Matt, I don't even know where Matt is now. He's just, I don't know where he is. He's patched his gun. It's just so sad. But Bernard too. Like, he had a loss for inspiration from the start, but now. If I go anymore, I'm going to be rambling. In conclusion, Must Love Jaws is a very good game. The story pieces are excellent. The characters are few, but they're all very well done, especially Matt and Bernard. The art is excellent. There's a very clear look that the game is going for, and it looks excellent. The game is somewhat flawed in its choice system and how choices reflect outcomes. But despite that, it is still worth your time. Definitely. I would definitely go download it after this and experience the game for yourself. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop now, but here's the announcement that I mentioned, that this is one half of a Two Twins Talk production. Just so you know, I, Norbez, am one half of Two Twins Talk, which is a YouTube channel where my twin and I, Eliana, discuss visual novels / narrative games and critique them. And this is the Let's Play of Two Twins Talk, and Elena is doing the overview critique video. She's gonna just discuss the game as a whole, and that's gonna be up on the Two Twins Talk channel. I don't know exactly when, but it's gonna be there, so if you want to go over there and check out what we do and subscribe, and eventually in your inbox, hey, here's a Must Love Jaws video, because I don't know exactly when it's gonna happen, but it will happen. So do me a favor and go visit Two Twins Talk if you liked what just happened here. If you like this video, you're probably gonna like me and Elena as a team. So yeah, and please look forward to the Must Love Jaws video on our Two Twins Talk channel. I hope you enjoyed this video first of all, and I hope you will enjoy that video. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you know that. And once again, thanks to my Patreon, Bluebird Plays, for supporting my YouTube content. And if you want to support me on Patreon, link is going to be right on screen. So feel free to do that. Alright guys, I'm going to go, because I need to go grieve. Because a shark I love just died, and a person's joy just got killed also. So, yeah. This is Norbez signing out. You guys have a good day, okay? Please don't Too stunned to speak, eh? Bernard, say something. Insult me. I'm just looking for a response from you at this point. It's a shark. Thank you for the analysis, Doctor. Sheesh. You sillies. Oh, don't fight. Don't fight, guys.